Morning, folks. I was going to do an update, but it's going to rain anytime. But I wanted to get out here and show you my little daffodils and stuff are coming up. These are the small daffodils. This here's a hyacinthus, and there's a clump ready to come. Got a tulip coming there. Got some more coming there. We got irises there. We have some more daffodils here. One there has come up, and look at these. Don't they look beautiful? And this piece of wood's going to be taken out, and I don't think we're going to put any wood here back. It has rotted out. And then we have some other little plants coming here. But I thought I would start that off with the garden series. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the garden series. We're going to talk about an herb, and it's called chamomile, and one of my subscribers asked to see a picture, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it. But before I start, I like to just show you a few of my herb books. I have this one, Healing and Medicinal Herbs, and right here. This one's Beautiful Easy Herbs. I used to be into herbs a lot when I was back a few years ago, but with all the bumps I had on my head, I don't remember as much, so I have to reference a lot now. Seasonal Herbs, Step by Step in an Herb Garden. This is beautiful. I mean, some of these pages are just striking, just beautiful. Look at that. Whoops. Well, I think I had that marked for a reason, but it's no longer marked. Let me just look real quick and make a quick gander here. Maybe it was just in my own reference that I wanted it. Probably was. And Herbs Through the Season. I like to get some of those plastic, might have one, no I don't. Those plastic covers that you can use for your books. I'm gonna have to go into somewhere that sells office supplies and see if I can get them, because I love the covers. I don't want to not have the covers, because if I didn't have the covers, look how bland that would look. The covers really make it pop. So that's a quest that I've got to go on. Yep. And the Encyclopedia of Herbs and Herbalism. That's a nice one. That is really, really nice. The pictures aren't so good as some of my others though, but it definitely gives you great description of flowers and uses of the herb and the stems. And this book I shall treasure forever. Not that I won't my others, but my mom and dad bought me this herb book. And it says, Happy birthday, September 5th, 1995, to Brenda Marie. We wish you health and happiness always. Wasn't that nice? Right here. Okay, let's start in this morning. Miss You-Know-Who seems to be pretty content over on her ramp looking out at the birds. So we'll see if we can get through this. Okay, we are going to talk about chamomiles. You can see I just love this book. I always refer to this book, The Complete Guide to Healing and Medicinal Herbs. Everything you need to know explained simply by Wendy Vincent. This is a great, great book. It gives you like a paragraph or a page of simple layman terms on the herb. They don't use no big fancy words. They just use plain old words that we all can understand. Now, maybe y'all can understand those big old fancy words, but this old country girl can't. Okay, here it is marked. Chamomile, description, German chamomile and Roman chamomile. There's 2 different types. You can use both in teas, both in everything. And there's wild chamomile too, but I'll show you and explain. They have white flowers that look like daisies, tiny white flowers. I'll show you pictures. With a yellow center, Roman chamomile has a long stem that creeps along the ground away from the main plant. Its coarse leaves. German chamomile, on the other hand, is more erect with feathery leaves. That's what I have. That's what I grow. That's what seems to work for me, is the feathery leaves on the German chamomile. When to plant. Sow outside when the soil is about 55 to 60 degrees through the night. Well, that ain't happening here. German chamomile is the most common form of chamomile found in the United States. Sow the tiny seeds in a well-prepared soil, gently pat them down, and keep moist. Sun soil. This herb prefers a well-drained, sandy soil and grows in full sun and partly shade. Chamomile is hardy in zones 4 through 9. When to harvest? When the flowers are in full bloom, pinch them off or cut the whole stem. With the whole stem with the flower can be dried upside down. If you do not cut the stem, dry flowers only tighten woven drying screens. We have drying screens, but I like to cut mine right off to the flower point and put them in a basket and air dry them that way. Sometimes I put them under a fan in the kitchen, on the table, or in a nice area that gets a lot of air. Pots used. The flower and the flower tops can be used for The flowers and flowering tops can be used from the chamomile plant, either fresh or dried. Medicinal benefits. Most people love the soothing quality of chamomile tea. The tea made from our own homegrown chamomile is even better. It is. It's wonderful. Weak infusions can be given to small children to aid in digestion, calmness, and to help induce sleep. Well, there you have it right there. But now I'm going to show you some nice pictures of chamomile. This is the book my parents gave me. First, I'd like to read a little bit. Chamomile tea is also known for relaxing, sleep-inducing properties that help to alleviate insomnia, headaches, and anxiety. It is a gentle remedy that can be used with confidence to calm restless children. Indeed, in homeopathy, chamomile is particularly valued for treating children complaints of including teething, headache, colic, earaches. An extraordinarily versatile herb, chamomile also has soothing antiseptic properties, may be applied externally to ulcers, burns, and eczema. So there you have it right there. And I will also insert a chamomile tea recipe. And here's some pictures of what chamomile looks like. But I'm also going to show you a better picture here. Let me see. I marked it. And wouldn't you know, that's the one probably, maybe not. That's the one it fell out of. Let me look here just to make sure. And his chamomile, let me see right here. His chamomile too, right here. But I have a better one. I keep looking for that better picture. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh, well, it is what it is, right? Let me see here. Here's another picture of chamomile.